3 laws of the universe that will help you live in harmony with yourself and, of course, with this world. Today, we will analyze 3 main laws of the universe that I find very interesting, that I listen to, that I follow, and that I consider very important in life. The first law of the universe is the law of likeness. And this law states that the like attracts the like. I'm sure you've heard about it, maybe you haven't, and we'll repeat this information. It's important to understand that we attract only what is in us. We attract people, in fact, as we are. We are not alone. If we want to attract a decent, interesting, versatile person, then, first of all, we need to become such a person. It means that we have it in us, but we can't admit it to ourselves, or it will be very painful if we admit it. There is always such a protective function that I am not like everyone else. I am not like everyone else. They do not understand. They do not hear. It is very easy to cover yourself and pretend that no, I am not like that. I am all right. And to those who surround us, it is important to see yourself in them. Perhaps this is not in a direct parallel. Perhaps this is not exactly what is in me, but in any case, we cannot attract to our life what is not in us. And this is not only related to the environment, but in general to everything in our world. If we emit positivity, then we receive positivity. If we have love, then we see love in everything. If we have this insanely strong energy of creation, we see it around. If we think that the world is beautiful, then the world shows us that yes, I am beautiful. And so, if you are now surrounded by people who you do not like, look a little deeper. Look what exactly you do not like. Think, is it you? This law works outside your desires, outside your preferences. It just works. The next second law of the universe is probably my favorite. This is the law of cause and effect. Each cause has an effect. Each result has a previous work behind it. In this life, in this universe, in this space, nothing remains without a trace. Everything you said, everything you thought, every intention of yours, it is here, next to you. If we develop, apply actions, grow, believe in ourselves, we know that everything will be fine with us. If we try to be a positive, abundant person who brings joy, love, abundance to this world, then we will definitely get results regarding the actions that we have made. If we bring destruction, aggression, deception, lies to this world, if we lay down these intentions not even in our ears, not even in our thoughts, there will definitely be some consequence. And it turns out that what this understanding gives us, what this knowledge gives us, first of all, that any of your work, any of your intentions, any of your even very small actions, they will definitely lead you to some consequence. This law is very often confused with the law of karma, that if you did something bad to a person, then this bad thing will definitely return to you. And partly you can think so. You can say that you have laid a foundation, not very favorable, and it will be returned to you in some way. But we will not talk about it now, because karma is not so bad as everyone is afraid of. The third law is the law of energy balance. This is a very interesting law, but few people know about it. I will tell you now about the fundamental basic things that we do every day, but we don't even notice it. If you have taken something from somewhere, it should be replaced there, and preferably by you. We can not only consume, we can not only take. It turns out that what we are now surrounded by what we gave to the world. And it turns out here is a reference to the previous law. The more you give, the more you get. People forget about it. Our modern society is more focused on consumption. I want to take and they forget to give in return. Accordingly, it's like a loan. It's like you took money from the bank, and this energy of debt hung over you. The same if you take from your partner. It's all mine, it's all just for me. So many people, not only women, but also men, children, it doesn't matter. Are you used to consuming, or you are giving? For example, watching a free movie. When you find pirate movies, pirate versions, and watch them, how does it work? It works like this. Someone was making this movie. Someone was spending a lot of resources and energy on this movie, and you just took it, and you don't give anything in return, and you become a debtor. The same with free information. I would like to say that you don't consume free information from people for no reason. Free information doesn't work. Free information takes away your energy and strength. When you consume from a person and don't give anything in return, it means that you are in debt again. You took away the energy but didn't give anything back. Imagine how many such items there can be in your life. And here the most beautiful point is that, and the most difficult for many, that when we are in a child's position or when we have a difficult situation in life, then we want to say, how will I give something if I have nothing with me? Well, I have nothing. What can I give? This is the beauty of this law. You give despite the position you are in. You can always give thanks, write a comment, you spend your energy on it. Give money, give gratitude, give what you have, but do not leave this unclosed balance when you just take and do not give anything. It can be just even among your acquaintances. For example, someone helped you with advice, and the most important thing is that it is based on your inner response. That a person helped you so much in life, and this person may not even know about it. This person, for example, is some of your acquaintances, and you accidentally met somewhere in a coffee shop. Maybe you didn't even talk about your request directly, but she told some tiny story of her life, and you, somewhere inside, clicked and resolved some issue that is. You, through this person, received an answer to your question, so that it is in balance in terms of energy. Here it works in the opposite order. When you give too much, but you do not get anything in return, you also fall into a deficit. That is, you have taken, you shared, did something, helped. But internally you have a depletion. This is the story that you do not need to help people for free. You do not need to climb when you are not asked. You do not need to strive to do everyone well until you really have not been asked about it. With your help, when you try to give your energy, your actions, your information to someone, here is an important principle that a person is not ready for this yet. If he were ready, he would come. He would come and say, listen, you have something so cool here. You can somehow talk to you about it. Yes, I would like to talk to you. Maybe I'll pay you, or maybe I'll help you in some way. You know, it's a connection between two conscious adults. If a person doesn't come to you and ask you, it means that he is not ready yet. He is still sleeping. He is not ready to wake up. He is not ready to change his life. It's always about a smile. It's always about goodness. So be sure to implement it in your life and feel how it helps you, because if we, like little selfish children, will gain everything and give nothing in return, we understand that we are in debt. We are getting heavier. Our energy is getting heavier. And it's getting harder and harder for us to go somewhere further. We have gained, and we are sitting with it. And the final principle of this law, which we are talking about now, is that you shouldn't take anything for granted. Everything has its price. Pay this price with pleasure. Pay this price with abundance. When people make movies, it has a price. When someone shares their experience with you, it has a price. When someone helps you, it has a price. You know, there is another story. Let's say a girl starts a profession of a photographer, and all her friends start asking her to take a picture of them. Everything has a price. When you stop consuming from people, you will have abundance of money. If you are consumed by everyone, then in your life there will be people who will be consumed by you. And vice versa. If you know the price and want to pay it, then there will be people who will know your price and will pay it to you according to the law of the first kind. Wake up, follow these laws, write them down for yourself somewhere. Think about them. Maybe they are already right now very well affect your life. I'm so grateful that you watched this video. You can share it and like it. So we have a very cool energy exchange. Thank you for your time with me.